Okay, we're live. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Permabear, and I hope everyone's having a wonderful day wherever you are. So, yeah, let's get things started. And before we proceed, I would like to invite everyone to, of course, follow my channel in gate.io and also on Facebook. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe and yeah, just chat, share, subscribe, do all of this stuff to help out the channel. And yeah, so I prepared a checklist for me to remind myself on what we're going to discuss in this channel. And yeah, this is the things that I do in my process, or yeah, after spending some time in this space, then these are the things that that I check these days. Okay, so of course the news. I check a bit of the stock market and the BTC ETF flow, the Fear and Greed Index, the RSI and MACD. These are the basic things that I look into when considering my or as basis for my crypto investments. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at Bitcoin's chart right now, and let's zoom in. Okay, so we see that Bitcoin made a bit of a dip. Okay, so even though everyone's already waiting for the big push from Bitcoin, Bitcoin suddenly surprised us. Okay, with this dip yesterday. Okay, and there were really no indications to suggest that Bitcoin is going to dip yesterday. So yeah, let's look at the news and see why. I haven't looked honestly. I haven't looked at the news yet. So yeah, the first thing I look into is CoinDesk. Okay, let's see. So let's okay, hash rate hits all time. Okay. I'm just looking for okay, so let's look at this news item. Bitcoin pulls back below 67K. Is another crypto rally failing? Okay, so it's been an excruciating 7+ months for the bulls, as upside price breakouts have continually been reversed. Okay, following a failed challenge at the 70K level during early Monday trading hours in Asia, Bitcoin fell below $70,000 in U.S. morning action. Recently, Bitcoin's price was lowered 2.3% over the past 24 hours, underperforming the broad market 1% loss during the same period. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Checking possible catalysts for today's action, one need to look no further than the recent price movement. Bitcoin had risen in near continuous fashion since dipping to just under 60,000 11 days ago. A modest reversal was surely in the cards at some point. There also been a sharp rise in interest rates across Western economies on Monday. Among them, 10 basis points gains in both the US 10%, the US 10%, 10-year yield, and the German 10-year bond yield. Other things being equal, higher rates can often pressure prices of risk assets, Bitcoin among them. Zooming out a bit further, Bitcoin for the moment remains in the same flat Flat to down channel. It's been since recording a record high of 73,700 more than 7 months ago. Prior to today, the most recent challenge of the 70K level was in late July. It too failed, and Bitcoin had sunk to under 52,000 days later. Wouldn't it be reasonable to get another higher low potentially within a sweep of 66K, probably where the next opportunity is? Well followed, analysts. Okay, so yeah, the bulls have met another resistance right now, and anyway, as Bitcoin has actually recovered a bit. Okay, it's now 67,655. So let's see if Bitcoin is going to do some more recovery. Okay, so let's look at the other things right now. So before we proceed, I would like to invite you, of course, to follow the channel in Gate.io, and also on Facebook and YouTube. So we're now checking on other items, other news items. So that's just one. Okay, let's just view all of this. Okay, protocol repo. Okay. Okay, so aside from that, there seems to be nothing else that seems to give an explanation or further explanation. Okay, let's look at Gate.io's news section to see. So if you have any comments, please don't be shy. Just type your comments, and also if you have token suggestions, if you want me to take a look at your favorite tokens, just put them in the chat. So if you're on YouTube or Facebook, just feel free to chat. Okay, and there will actually be notifications that I will receive. Okay. So let's look at So I'm sure that there are lots of liquidations that happened with yesterday's price movements. For those who are already on Gate.io, I would like to welcome you guys to the channel. Okay, this is Permabear, the Permabear. We're taking a skeptical look at the crypto markets to have safer investment strategies. Okay. Items daily volume, Samsung, Nvidia. Okay, I'm just skimming through these news items to see if we have some things that may give us a reason why Bitcoin dipped. Okay, I of course have my reasons for this dip, which I will explain later. So we're just looking at the macro factors that may have contributed to this dip yesterday. Okay. Yeah, so there were lots of liquidations. Okay, so there seems to be none right now. Okay, so we're now going to check um, what's next, the stock market. Okay, so let's look at the stock market movement. So let's look at the last night's or the last action from the U.S. stock markets first. Okay, so we see that the S&P we're actually looking considering mostly S&P for the U.S. markets. Okay, this is the tech sector. So anyway, both the Dow Jones and the S&P have dipped a bit. This is not really a very big dip, but yeah. Anyway, it's probably yeah, the general investing market has been dipping, so that's probably affected Bitcoin as well a bit. Okay, so but for today, we see the Japanese markets dipping. Okay, Australia as well. So Hong Kong is in the green a bit, and China as well. Okay, so anyway, what I noticed is most of the time when the Japanese stock markets dip, that greatly affects Bitcoin. So when the Japanese markets dip, I'm not really sure why exactly, but in most cases when the Japanese stock markets dip, Bitcoin dips as well. Okay, so that's one thing that you can take a look at. So yeah, however, of course, we have seen that Bitcoin actually pumped a bit, even if the Japanese stock markets dip. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if this rebound from Bitcoin will continue, or if it's just a temporary relief rally before dipping further down. Okay. So that's so yeah, that's of course for the euro. The euro has been very red as well yesterday. So these factors you need to, of course, consider in even if we're just playing with, or we're just investing in crypto, we want to take a look at the market movements as well, since in most cases Bitcoin and the crypto industry, or the crypto markets, are also generally affected by what happens to the stock markets. Okay, so yeah, the next thing we're going to take a look at is the Bitcoin ETF flows, the most recent one. So let me just pull it up. Okay, so for those who are on Gate.io, thank you very much for dropping by, and I hope that you will follow my channel. I do this daily around 10 a.m. GMT plus 8. So of course, if you're on YouTube and Facebook, please follow and subscribe as well, share, like, and yeah. So now I'm now showing you my checklist of things that we discuss in this channel. So we discuss the news, stock market, the Bitcoin ETF flow, fear and greed index, the RSI, and the MACD. These are the basic things that I look into when studying the markets. Okay, and if there are anything else that comes up, I will discuss it as well. So for now, we're going to look at the fear and greed index, or I'm sorry, the ETF flow first. Okay, so let me just pull it up. Okay, so yeah, this is it. This is the ETF flows. Let's zoom in on it. Okay, so we see yesterday, it's been still a net inflow for yesterday. Okay, we see grayscale dumping a bit. Okay, uh, we have I think this is BlackRock. Okay, then Fidelity, ARC. Okay, so mostly the BlackRock is the one accumulating right now. So if BlackRock did not buy yesterday, Bitcoin would have dipped a lot more, a lot further down. Okay, this may have saved Bitcoin yesterday. So only Fidelity and Bitcoin actually bought Bitcoin yesterday, and this is a huge purchase from BlackRock. Okay, so I'm sure that BlackRock knows something, and that's why they're accumulating. Okay, so we'll see if this trends continue, and we've seen Bitcoin ETF inflows are positive since on October 11. So it's been 10 days of inflows, of net inflows for this Bitcoin ETFs. So it's pretty positive. This is pretty bullish for the Bitcoin bulls out there. However, I'm going to discuss later why I still believe that that Bitcoin may still dip a bit, okay, before it resumes to its bullish momentum. Okay, so in this channel, I of course take the bearish stance. I'm skeptical about this hypes, and even if we see positive news, nothing lasts forever. So we cannot expect everything to just keep pumping and pumping without some some pauses and some corrections along the way. So that's where the bears come in those cases of when the bulls rest, the bears will come in. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at our at the next one on our list, or on our checklist, which is the fear and greed index. Okay, so maybe we can zoom in on this as well. So we're on the greed zone right now. We have 70. Okay, we're still not on extreme greed, and so even though we saw Bitcoin dip, we're still in the greed zone. Okay, so people are still bullish, and I may have an explanation for this later. Okay, and anyway, that's the state of Bitcoin right now, and yeah, let's see. So when there's extreme greed already, that's when I actually sell. Okay, that's the time to sell when you see extreme greed. However, it's still on the greed zone. You may want to wait further before you think of selling. Okay, so when it goes closer, as it goes closer to extreme greed, that's the time to consider selling. Okay, so the next one we're going to discuss is the RSI. Okay, so let me just pull up our RSI. Yeah, where's that RSI? Okay, let's zoom in. Okay, so this is our RSI. This is the daily RSI, and we actually saw RSI breach the overbought levels. And as I've said, if you've listened to my last broadcast, I actually said that I expect that Bitcoin will dip a bit when it hits somewhere around the overbought levels. It's probably going to dip, and surely it dipped a bit, and that's sometimes there's really not much macro factors that can really explain the movement, but the charts actually will tell you, will give you an idea of what to expect, and that's what happened. Okay, so someone famous once said that the news follow the charts, so it's best to check on the charts first, even though you hear lots of very optimistic news that's been happening. And if you're looking at the charts, then I'm pretty sure that you would have spotted this RSI levels. It's already oversold, and it has had some momentum here. Okay, so and then it hit the oversold or the overbought levels. Okay, and of course, since the heat has already been diffused from this run. Okay, so it has been diffused when it hit the overbought levels. So if once Bitcoin goes back up here, it may actually go even further up. Okay, and if we're going to look at the previous levels of Bitcoin, it actually goes to as high as very close to 90. Okay, so when it goes up next time, we can probably expect Bitcoin to probably hit the high 80s as well for our RSI. Okay, and actually I want to look at the monthly. Okay, so let's look at the monthly RSI for Bitcoin, and I just want to show you something here. Okay, so we want to look at the historical patterns of Bitcoin during the halving years. Okay, so you see here, this is October. This is where we at right now. Okay, so this is October 2024. Okay, let's look at October 2020. Okay, so this is October 2020 here. Okay, then let's look at October 2016. So this is it. So you see that the RSI from the two previous halving years. Okay, so this is October 2020. Okay, let me just get my arrow here. I can't seem to find my arrow. Anyway, so we see that this is October 2020, and this is October 2016. So we see that they are almost at the same levels. Okay, and if we're going to base just on this chart, we can actually expect that Bitcoin's RSI will continue to go up. Okay, to the levels around the high 80s. Okay, so even of course this is a lower. Okay, this is the high. Then this is a lower high. So even if we say that it's going to be a lower high, then we're still probably going to find it at maybe 88 or 87 level. So just by basing on this two on the previous the RSIs of the two previous halving years. So you can expect that that this is something that you need to be wary of, especially if you're a bear, of course, like me. So we want to make sure that we're expecting this move from Bitcoin. Okay, and if you're going to short Bitcoin right now, then you have to be aware that you need to get out as soon as you see some signs of bullish momentum. So just consider that the RSI will probably let's take a look. Okay, it will peak. So it usually peaks. When I saw this, it peaks on the year after the halving year. So make sure that your bearish moves are short term. Okay, you can't put in, or you cannot do bearish bets for the long term. Okay, so just like right now. Okay, well, let's close this out. Okay, like right now, we see that Bitcoin is. Let's look at the daily charts. So even if we see Bitcoin dip yesterday, so and probably it's going to dip. I'm expecting that that Bitcoin will still dip further a bit based on this trend line. It's let's make it array here. Array. Okay. Okay, so if you follow this trend line, so we can yeah, let's just put another array. Okay, so this intersection, so we can probably expect a price close to around 62,144, so 62.2K. So that's probably the point that we're going to go to. So that's as low as that. So if this trend continues, then we can Yeah, we can probably expect Bitcoin to hit around 62, maybe 62, from 62.2k to 62.5k within the maybe within the next 7 days or 7 to 14 days. That's my estimate. Okay, before it goes up, maybe it will be a sustained bull run um, up to yeah, the first quarter of next year. So that's what I'm looking at for in terms of RSI. Okay, so let's go back to our list here. Okay, so let me just say good morning to Shabazz SS. Which one is this? This is Bitcoin's charts that I'm discussing. Okay, your screen could be smaller. Yeah, which one? Yeah. I just zoomed in. I just zoomed in to the charts. Just yeah, just to I can see the price or the name. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's Bitcoin, and yeah, the one we discussed earlier was RSI, Bitcoin's RSI. So I was saying that for the bears out there, make sure that your bets are just short-term bearish bets, because Bitcoin, I believe, is about to break out this November, okay, and probably up to the early part of next year, maybe the first quarter of next year. So don't make long-term bearish bets at this point. Okay, so right now, of course, this week, I believe that Bitcoin will still dip a bit further. Okay, because of yeah, of course, Bitcoin needs to let a little steam off this run here. This run here has it's been pretty exhaustive for Bitcoin, and it needs to rest a bit. And as I've said, it needs to let a little steam off. Okay, and then maybe after recovering or after this rest period, then it's going to be ready to make another move towards breaking the next or the all-time highs, which I believe that will happen sometime after the election results has been announced, or the U.S. elections, I mean. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry about that, SSSVPV. I was just making sure that the screen is visible for everyone, even those who are on mobile phones. Okay, so yeah, okay. The last item on our agenda is MACD. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin's MACD right now. So my bearish my bearish sentiment right now is I would like to repeat, it's short term. Okay, so maybe I'm thinking that the Bitcoin's dip will probably just take 7 days and 2 weeks the most. Okay, so 2 weeks at the most. So make sure that if you're a bear, that you are you have your exit strategy in place. Okay, because Bitcoin is about to explode. next month. Okay. So you may want to be you may want to bet long on Bitcoin, or maybe some of the other L1s that may benefit from Bitcoin's pump uh, towards the end of the year. Okay, but of course, if you're a Permabear like me, I just actually wait for the opportunities to short these assets when I think that it has peaked for a certain period of the cycle. Okay, so the short-term cycles, which I believe I actually look at the daily charts, and I believe that most cycles will last around 2 weeks. So, and then after that 2 week cycle, I actually look at the RSI and MACD, and then decide if it's the best time to place my short bets. Okay, so again, I'm a Permabear, so I don't, of course, I don't always short things. That's stupid. Okay, so I wait for the perfect opportunity to short. Okay, to short these tokens. Okay, so I see we have our admin in right now. Thank you very much for dropping in, admin, and make sure to wait for your token, for your red packets to be available, and yeah, and don't forget to follow the channel. So again, I do this daily, and our agenda most of the time will be news, the stock market, BTC ETF flow, fear and greed index, RSI and MACD. So these are the things that we discuss as a basis for our decisions in crypto. Okay, so we don't. So in my opinion, I look at the charts to guide me. Okay, and so of course we look at historical charts, and the midterm, and of course the shorter term charts for our decisions. Okay, so for MACD, this is the last item on our list. Where let's zoom in a bit on the MACD. Okay, so we see that for those of you who don't still know how to interpret this, why is there no arrows anymore here? Okay. Anyway, yeah, let me just okay, so this one is the baseline here. This one is the signal line, the yellow line, and then this one is the MACD line. So right now, the MACD line and the signal line are above the baseline, and it's it's actually pretty high right now. However, you see that the MACD line is, of course, because of Bitcoin's dip yesterday. Okay, we see that it seems to want to go down. Okay, and what we're looking for here would be the MACD line crossing the signal line. That actually indicates a momentum that may go, but that may be sustained. Okay, so for the bulls, that's what you want to avoid. You don't want your MACD line to go below the signal line. Okay, so we'll see the next few days if Bitcoin's dip will continue, okay, which I actually believe that it may. Okay, so let's go back to Bitcoin's chart to measure the number of days Bitcoin has been pumping. So this is actually the 12th day. Okay, so if Bitcoin doesn't pump back up within the next 2 days, then I believe that Bitcoin's trajectory or Bitcoin's moves the next few days, or yeah, as I mentioned earlier, maybe the next 2 weeks, Bitcoin maybe going down to around 62,100, or from 62,100 to 62,500. That's based on the trend line that we saw earlier. So Bitcoin may still, of course, recover a bit, and we'll see if this is just a temporary, this is just a normal correction before a parabolic run. Okay, especially so that we're seeing the Bitcoin ETF flow very we see that it's sustained. Okay, let me pull it up again just to show you, because I believe that this is really the main factor that is pushing Bitcoin's price up. There's still no retail investment coming in. There's no significant retail investments coming in right now. So it's just mainly these institutions that's been pushing Bitcoin. So we see here, this is the ETF flow for the past days. So since October 11, Bitcoin has been positive. Okay, very positive. Okay, and up to yesterday, we see that it still has a positive 4.31K, mostly due to BlackRock's accumulation of Bitcoin. So if BlackRock and these institutions will continue to accumulate and not sell their Bitcoins at this point, then we can probably still see Bitcoin recover. Okay, however, if something comes up which will force these institutions to sell, then that's probably the reason why Bitcoin will dip a bit the next few days, or up to 2 weeks. So what else should we discuss? So if you have a Bitcoin account, or if you have YouTube accounts, I invite you to please subscribe to my channel. It's the same name, the Permabear, that's where I will. I'm planning to post some of my other videos, some of my maybe tutorial videos as well. So the concept of my channel is we're taking a look at factors to guide us to have a more informed and more cautious investment in tokens. So mostly I'm going to discuss Bitcoin, okay, and maybe if we see some trending points, or if we see some coins making the news, okay, we can discuss those as well. Okay, speaking of which, let me see. I think I did not look for any coins right now. Okay, I'm just looking at the news section of gate.io to see if there's something bullish or bearish on any of these tokens. Yeah, it's still certain will solve. Okay. Okay, so yeah, if you guys have any suggested tokens, then we can take a look at it. But in the short term, since of course I'm expecting Bitcoin to still dip a bit, I would of course I'm inclined to suggest that you hold off your buying. Your inclination to buy at this point, and then when we go closer, as we go closer to the elections, then that's the time we want to place our positions, because I'm expecting a sell-off before the elections. So we have around 12 minutes left, guys, for our live stream, and I would like to thank everyone who are still here in the channel, and I would like to invite you to follow if you haven't followed yet. Is the market bullish or bearish? Yeah, long term, up to the end of the year, it's bullish. Okay, but in looking at the charts right now, there may be a the charts are pointing to some dips in the short term, maybe up to 2 weeks. Okay, so after that, as we go closer to the elections, then I'm pretty confident to say that as soon as we get the election results, we're going to see some pumps from Bitcoin and most of the crypto space. Okay, that's what we're looking at. So if you want to maximize your investments, then you can wait a bit for Bitcoin to dip, maybe to around 62,000, 60,000 to 62,500. Once Bitcoin hits those levels, that's the time to buy. Okay. But of course, if you want to gain exposure already, you can invest already right now, and then when if ever the dip will indeed happen, then you add more into your investment. Okay, but since I'm a Permabear, I always want to maximize my profits, so I will wait I will wait for Bitcoin to dip to the level that I projected. So once I see that those levels, then I will buy. Okay, real V. Good evening to you as well, and I hope that you're having a good time right now. Okay, so let's just look at the Bitcoin chart while. So at the moment, Bitcoin is 67,386, and if ever you see Bitcoin dip to around 62K, that's I hope that you will remember me, that you that I actually predicted that number. So if not, if it will not dip, then yeah, you can also oops, okay, you can also remember me, and I'll just try again. But that's what the charts tell me. So we may still, of course, we may still, as I've said, we may still see Bitcoin recover a bit, maybe the next 2 days. Okay, if not, then but definitely I'm expecting Bitcoin to make some considerable correction before the elections. Okay, and then once we get the election results, that's when Bitcoin will start to rally, and most probably reach new all-time highs. And then I'm of course going to wait for the perfect time to short the pumps that will happen. Only because I'm a Permabear. Okay, that's I need to be consistent with the concept. But of course, you guys, I'm also going to tell you if certain coins are already overbought or oversold. So if it's oversold, then I'm going to tell you this token is oversold, and you can buy that token. Okay, but at the moment, Bitcoin has reached the overbought levels, as I mentioned earlier. Let's see. Let's take a look. So, if you were following me, and let's see, I'm sure you heard me when I said that when Bitcoin reaches the overbought levels, I'm expecting. Okay, I'm expecting that Bitcoin will make a dip, and rightfully so. Bitcoin has made a dip after hitting or after breaching the overbought levels. So you need to listen to the charts. Okay, and yeah, you listen to the charts more than the hype. Okay, so don't forget to open your red packets before you leave, and I hope that you will enjoy listening to my content, and follow me. Okay, where I'm taking a look at some of the factors, and that may be overlooked by other analysts, and we're taking a skeptical or critical approach in investing. I'm not going. I'm not going to give you hypes. Okay. Most of the time I'm going to discourage you from investing. Okay. I will only encourage you to invest when we see that there's really a good indication that the investment is good. And of course, if you're a bear, then you're most probably going to benefit the most from my content. So if you're still not into futures, I suggest that you study that area, and because in futures you can profit both ways. You can profit when the crypto market pumps, and also when it dumps. So from my experience, of course, I've learned that it's not. It's a bit hard to profit both ways. So you will need to decide for which side you are on. If you're a bull or if you're a bear. So that will train you to have that will educate you on your strategies that you personally should develop. Okay, you cannot rely on other strategies. You cannot blame others when you follow them, since their strategy works for them. So for you, you need to learn your own strategy. And my suggestion, pick a side. Okay? Just pick a side, which side you're comfortable with. Okay. In my case, I'm picking the bear side. So that's the basis of my content, and hopefully I can encourage you to be more skeptical with your investments, and so that you'll be safer. Of course, if you're a risk taker, if you like living on the edge, that's up to you. So the higher the risk, the higher the rewards, but of course the higher the losses as well. Of course, the bears. Of course, that doesn't mean that the bears are not exposed to any level of risk. Whichever path you take, the crypto space is really very risky. So unless if you don't want if you cannot handle the risks, then don't go into this space. Just stay with your banks, or actually stocks as well. It's also risky, but crypto is riskier. You need to educate yourself before you enter, or before you dive into this space. I myself learned the hard way. I have lost quite a bit in educating myself. So you can treat that as your tuition fee for in learning about this space. So we see Bitcoin still looking to go down. Okay, as I have mentioned, if this trend continues, if it goes further down, I'm estimating that this will take at least 7 days, 7 days of dips, Okay, not really. Of course, we cannot expect sustained. So it may you may get maybe 2 or 3 days of dips, then maybe some sort of a recovery rally, maybe a one day pump, and then maybe succeeding 2 days of dips again. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, but again, if Bitcoin recovers within the next 2 days, then it may sustain this rally, the rally that we've been seeing here. Okay, so it may sustain this rally if it will recover within the next 2 days. Okay, so guys, I think that should do it for today's broadcast. I hope that I will see you again tomorrow to discuss, probably the same topics. We're going to look at the news, stock market, ETF flow, and all of these charts. So I hope that you will join me again tomorrow. Okay. Again, don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, share, and do all of this stuff. And, stay safe, everyone, and happy trading.